Jelly donut. On June 26, 1963, President John F. Kennedy stood in West Berlin in front of the Berlin Wall to give one of the most memorable speeches of the Cold War. He spoke of freedom and democracy, but unfortunately, he made a terrible mistake. JFK was known to struggle with foreign languages, and he ended his speech with the phrase "Ich bin ein Berliner," meaning "I am a jelly donut." The audience erupted with laughter over this gaffe, and German political cartoonists had a field day with the speech for weeks. JFK had meant to say that he was a citizen of Berlin, but adding the article "ein" completely changed the meaning of the sentence. That's the story most people know today, but it originated in a 1983 spy novel, Berlin Game. It was a one-line remark from a fictional character who was an unreliable narrator, but 5 years later it got picked up as actual news. It's almost baffling that this myth has persisted for so long, as footage of the speech is readily available. Anyone can see for themselves that nobody laughed at the president, instead erupting in thunderous applause. To start, what he said was in fact grammatically correct. It was written for JFK by his translator, a native German speaker, who even gave him a phonetic pronunciation guide so he wouldn't screw it up. And although a Berliner is a type of jelly donut, people in Berlin and the surrounding area had a different word for them anyway. But even if that wasn't the case, and the statement did have two possible meanings, it's safe to assume that the German people would have understood what he meant in context. Jimmy Stewart for governor. Despite spending decades in Hollywood, Ronald Reagan was never really a leading man. Women thought he came across as too nice, so he was mainly a character actor relegated to the role of plucky sidekick. It was rare for Reagan to receive top billing in a movie, and half the times that he did, it was only because his co-star was a literal chimpanzee. This was perfectly articulated by Jack Warner of Warner Brothers. When Warner found out that Reagan was running for governor of California, it stated that his immediate reply was, "No, Jimmy Carter for governor, Ronald Reagan for governor's best friend." Despite being reported in Time magazine, it's unclear whether Warner actually made this statement or not. Reagan was known for his sense of humor, so it's quite possible that he made the story up as a